Many people will tell you that younger women love older guys, and while that is partially true, here's the capture. Men in their 30s, 40s and even 50s frequently make certain mistakes that actually turn off younger women. These are habits that may initially seem innocuous or even flattering, but they soon reveal a lack of self-awareness or genuine connection. Just because older men are attractive doesn't mean that everything they do is automatically attractive. These factors can determine whether you connect with younger women or not, whether it's through your behavior, speech, or even your appearance. We'll explore the 7 ugly tendencies that many older guys unintentionally engage in today's video, and I'll offer some tips on how to stay away from them so you may wow younger women and establish a sincere relationship. Stay still, since these are the minor details that can have a significant impact. First mistake: insecurity about age. One thing that younger women find objectionable about older men's insecurity about their age is not the age itself, but rather the way the man responds to it. For instance, bringing up your age all the time and making jokes about how old you are, or even becoming frightened when the subject of age is brought up, can be off-putting. Confidence is what younger ladies truly desire. Instead of caring about your age, it makes the entire interaction feel weird if you appear ashamed or defensive about it. Focus on what you have to offer, such as your emotional maturity and stability, which are traits they frequently value. If the age question does come up, respond to it coolly and even with a little humor. Say something like, "I like to think I've aged like fine wine." And then, without giving it too much thought, move on. Don't let nervousness about your age eclipse the connection you're making. This is your second error. Confidence and ease create a bigger impression than the number itself. When older guys boast about their riches or status, younger women find this to be quite unappealing. If your success naturally comes up in conversation, share it humbly without making it the center of attention. For example, instead of saying, "I make a lot of money," talk about what you enjoy about your work or the goals you've achieved, without sounding boastful or authentic. This is much more attractive than trying to impress her with material things. Younger women can usually tell when someone is trying too hard to show off, and it can come across as insecure or even disrespectful, as if you think money is the only way to gain her attention. The third mistake is to put her on a pedestal and act as though she is the center of your universe. She is already living her own life. This may seem flattering at first, but it can quickly become uncomfortable for her when an older man treats her as though she is perfect or constantly praises her to the point of exaggeration, which can make her feel trapped in a version of herself. She doesn't want younger women, like everyone else, to be seen for who they truly are, rather than as an idealized image. And she doesn't want to feel pressured to live up to an unrealistic standard. The fourth mistake is to show interest in her without acting as though she is the only thing that matters. The things that make her special and fascinating are genuine compliments, but don't overdo it. Let her know you admire her, but also treat her as an equal with whom you can connect on a deeper level. Trying too hard to be young is something that younger women detest, and it's obvious when older men engage in such behavior. Examples include wearing in inappropriate clothing, using forced lingo, or acting as though they like trends that are adopted merely to fit in can come out as awkward and even odd. Instead of trying to fit in with a younger crowd, focus on owning your age and demonstrating confidence in yourself. Dress well in a way that reflects your personality. Younger women value older men's maturity and authenticity. If you're always trying to prove you're still young, it can come across as insecure, not the newest styles for teenagers. The best way to connect with a younger woman is to embrace who you are and let that shine, instead of trying to act like someone you're not. Imagine having a conversation with a younger woman, and every time she shares her thoughts, you quickly correct her or jump in with your better version of things. This kind of know-it-all behavior is something younger women really dislike in older men because it can come across as condescending, as if you don't respect her intelligence or opinions. Younger women are often drawn to older men because of their confidence, stability, and life experience qualities that they don't typically find in guys their own age. Acting as though you always have the perfect response can make her feel tiny and establish a power dynamic imbalance that is far from appealing. Instead, younger women prefer conversations where they feel heard and treated as equals rather than as pupils in a lecture. Even though you have more expertise, don't let it take precedence over her opinions. Instead, concentrate on listening and participating in the discussion as an equal. Being confident doesn't mean controlling the conversation. Rather, it means appreciating and respecting her voice, which will make a much stronger impression. Ask questions, demonstrate genuine curiosity about her viewpoint, and express your opinions without coming off as your own. The sixth error is being too courteous. When older men act too politely, it can come across as stiff or insincere. No one wants to feel like they're speaking to a robot, and younger women frequently find this awkward because it can seem like you're trying too hard to impress them or don't feel comfortable around them, even though being respectful is important. Overly polite behavior, such as continually saying please and thank you for everything or treating her like a fragile flower, can make things seem formal and distant. Instead, younger women value someone who is at ease and natural in their presence. Don't overthink your words or actions. Instead, be honest in your relationships and concentrate on being yourself. Treat her with kindness. Show genuine interest in her as a person, not simply as someone you have to win over, and laugh when it's appropriate. The seventh mistake is to overlook personal grooming, which is also very crucial. Being courteous should come from a place of comfort and respect, rather than from attempting to fit into a predetermined pattern. When older men don't take care of their appearance, it can come across as lazy, or as though they're not making the effort to look good themselves or others. This includes things like not grooming facial hair, wearing wrinkled clothes, or neglecting basic hygiene. Nothing says I'm not trying like neglecting your personal grooming, and younger women definitely notice. It's not about being too fancy or looking like a model. It's about being clean, put together, and confident. Younger women want someone who cares about how they present themselves because it shows respect for both their own well-being and for the people around them. Take some time to groom yourself, trim your beard, wear clothes that fit well, and make sure you're clean and fresh. You don't have to be flawless, but demonstrating that you care about your appearance will boost your confidence and improve your impression. If you see any of these tendencies in yourself, don't worry. It's never too late to change. If you found this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button. Little actions go a long way and demonstrate your value for yourself and the time you spend with her. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for more and leave a comment with your ideas or any questions you may have.